What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing kind of like some Hulk inspired nails. Honestly, I didn't even think about the Incredible Hulk until after I did these nails. Um, so these, I'm just doing an infill right now. Honestly, I don't even know what nails was originally on these nails. I really don't, because this was filmed a minute ago. So I have pushed back my cuticles. I have cleaned up my cuticle area with my e-file and my arbor band. I have prepped and dehydrated. The last liquid that you saw was primer, so I've also put primer just on my natural nail area. And now I'm using my Mia Secret clear acrylic to just do a quick little fill in, because it looked like these nails had grew out for a good little minute. And I really liked how this fill in worked. So I'm going to be quiet and y'all can watch me fill in my nails. All right, now that I have filled in at my cuticle area, I'm using this pigment. It's actually some thermal pigment powder. So when it's hot, it's purple, and when it's cold, no, when it's cold, it's purple. When it's hot, it turns pink. And oh, I forgot to mention in the beginning, I'm using my Purple Phoenix low odor monomer, and that's what's in the little shot glass. And my other acrylic brushes, I need to clean them out, so I'm using one of my old Saviland number 8 acrylic brushes. It done been through some things. So yeah, that's what I'm using. And my pigment powder is nothing but the thermal pigment powder. I got it off Amazon. It's at my in my Amazon storefront. Hopefully I will be able to link it down below, because I know I have been horrible at putting links in my description box. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm still so sorry. But I put that at the tip, and then I'm going to ombre like at my cuticle area. This is some Saviland acrylic, but I had to thin it out because it is like super duper pigmented. I also got this from Amazon as well. But the color is called Lotus Root, and it's from Saviland. It's some acrylic powder, but it's too chalky because it has, like, I guess it's like really pigmented, so it's like super chalky. So to like help get rid of some of that chalkiness, I mixed in some of my Mia Secret clear acrylic just to get rid of some of that chalkiness. And now it works like a dream. So I'm just using that Lotus Root Saviland color near my acrylic area, and I'm trying to ombre it down to the purple, so it can be like a purple ombre. And then I'm trying to do thin layers of both of these acrylic colors, because I'm gonna go back and encapsulate the ombre nails and in clear acrylic, and So yeah, I'm trying to get the ombre perfect before I encapsulate it later on. So my pinky nail is going to be an ombre, and my thumbnail, no, my pinky nail is an ombre, my thumbnail is an ombre, and my middle fingernail is an ombre. Here you see me trying to figure out what my design was going to be, because I'm going to use another thermal pigment powder as well. So that's why you see me over here trying to plan it out. But so my pinky nail was an ombre with like a natural nail color. My ring fingernail is going to be, the whole entire nail is going to be the purple pigment powder. So that's what you see me doing. And here I am at, well, it doesn't have to be thick anyway, because I do have acrylic underneath. So yeah, the color isn't going to be all that thick, but I'm using more of the color than I was when I did the ombre, because like I said, I am gonna encapsulate the ombre nail. Sorry y'all saw my bonnet in the camera. Y'all, if only y'all saw me when I'm doing nails, like I be super duper comfortable like when I'm doing nails, because I'm sitting in my nail room for like hours, so I'm like, I'm about to be comfortable. So yeah, sorry that you see my bonnet. And then here I'm just packing in more color that I feel like is sparse in the area. So yeah, now I'm going to ombre this other thermal pigment powder. I also mixed it with clear acrylic. I can't remember if I said it earlier, but my thermal pigment powders are mixed in with clear acrylic. So here, this green one is like a light green when it's cold, and then when it turns hot, it turns yellow. And you already see the purple pigment powder is already turning pink, because my hands are hot. Like honestly, I don't even understand why I always use like things that turn hot and cold on my nails, because usually I run hot. Like I don't really ever wear hoodies. I don't ever really wear coats. Like I'm always hot. So I don't even know why I always use thermal pigment stuff, because it's 9 times out of 10 gonna always be the hot color when it's actually on my nail, because I run hot. So sorry, back to the nails. The tip of this middle fingernail is, as you can see, the green. I love how that ombre so beautifully. Like when that ombre, I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, like that was just effortless. Oh, it was. I was like, why in the world did my pinky go on that effortlessly? Like I'm so confused. But that ombre, I love that ombre so much. I'm just still stuck on how that nail ombre, like it was just beautiful. Like I love that one. The pinky one, that was, the first nail is never really the one. But so now I'm going to ombre just like no, now on my ring finger, my pointer nail, gracious, it is going to be, the whole entire nail is going to be green. So you see the pattern I'm following: ombre solid, ombre with the two colors, solid nail, and then ombre with a nude color. You get it? Okay. So I'm gonna just let y'all look at me do my thumbnail. Alrighty, now that we got the ombre laid, now I'm going to use my Mia Secret clear acrylic powder to just clear coat, clear cap, essentially encapsulate the ombre inside of the clear acrylic, so that way when I file, I won't file away the ombre that I have. I'm just filing down the bulk of the nail. So that is what I'm doing. So I'm just putting the clear acrylic on my thumb, on my pinky, and my middle finger. Unfortunately, I put a whole lot of acrylic by accident on my pinky nail. That's why usually I try and start working from my pinky nail first and then go down and then go to my bigger nail, which is my thumbnail, because the pinky nail you use substantially less product, and it's like when you're already used to using a large amount of product for other nails, then trying to go back to your pinky nail, you just use entirely too much product, which is what I did with that acrylic. And then you saw when I went to my thumb, I used like a whole lot less acrylic than what I needed to use. So I usually just try and work in order, but I, as you can tell, went completely out of order. So that was me tapping the nail to make sure that the acrylic had set, which it was. So I'm just using my hand file to crispen up the shape and to remove most of the bulk from the nails. And as you can see, as I'm filing, that purple is turning pink from the heat of the nail file. So yeah, usually the only part that's ever really pink is the part that is actually on my nail bed. The rest of it is the cool color. So I'm just gonna go through all 5 of my nails and crispen up the shape with my hand file, which honestly I'm kind of proud of how like I pretty much kept the shape of my nails throughout like the acrylic application, because usually, honey child, when I tell you my shaping is horrible while I'm doing acrylic application, I'm trying to tell you, but it was actually really good this time, so I'm super proud of that. And yeah, I'm just gonna let y'all watch me shape my nails, and then after I finish with my hand file, oh, by the way, I'm using my hand file on, I believe, the 100 grit side, because it's a 180 grit nail file from Sally's, and I believe I'm using the 100 grit side because usually I use the rougher side first. So is it the 100 grit? I think it is the 100 grit. So yeah, I'm using the rougher side to debolt the nail, and then I'm gonna go back behind my hand file and use my e-file to crispen up the shape even more. Like, I am so proud of how these came out. And do you see this green turning yellow? Oh, it was so cute. Honestly, my green nails, they were never really yellow, they were always green. So it is what it is. Alright, so for my e-file, I'm using this, I think it's called a cylinder bit. I don't know. I know whatever it is in like a fine grit. And I'm just using that to go around my cuticle area just to seal in my cuticles and also remove any of the product that might have gotten on my actual nail. So that way that will minimize nail lifting. And I'm pretty sure I have my nail drill at like a speed of maybe 6 or 7,000 RPMs, because usually when I'm going around my cuticle area, I don't have my nail drill going that fast, simply because I don't want to cut myself. And I've done that plenty of times, so I typically have it on a lower speed, especially when I'm going around my cuticles. And then as you saw on that I think it's my middle fingernail, I started to go along the whole entire nail just to make sure that everything was the same, essentially like the same level. So like the nails was leveled off. I mean, I know I did that with my hand file, but with the e-file it makes it that much more like leveled. So that's why I did the entire, like my whole entire nail with the e-file. And then too, since it was smoothing it, you can tell, like I was able to tell like what was even and what wasn't. And I also had to like debulk the tip of my nails, because I had on some, like a couple of my nails, the tip was quite bulky. So the last thing I'm doing is I'm using my nail buffer, and I'm using the smoother side of the nail buffer to just go and buff the nails and even further smooth everything out. Which, since I used gel polish, I probably shouldn't have did that, but I mean, these nails lasted, so hey, it worked. So now, last minute decision, I decided to put some little crystals on my nails. So because I was like, I never use crystals, so I'm gonna use them. So I got these brushes from Amazon, and honestly these brushes work really well. I tried them out with polygel, and when I tell you, these brushes did amazing putting on a polygel application. Oh, it was chef's kiss amazing. And they work even better like putting on gel polishes too. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using my LGN Pro Bling It gel to adhere the little rhinestones to my nails. And this is, I believe she said it's a hard gel. Yes, it's sold by Lisette gel nails. And honestly, I love this product. Like, a little bit goes a long way. And it is a hard gel, and it does not have a tacky layer. And honestly, when I tell you these crystals held on, like, I think I wore these nails for about 2 weeks, because usually I wear my nails until like I start to see new growth and it gets on my nerves, and then I take them off. But so yeah, these crystals, the little rhinestones, lasted the whole entire time. Like, they never fell off or anything. And honestly, when I was taking the nails off, I had to pry them bad boys off because they were not budging. And I kept getting it caught on my hair, kept getting it caught on my nose ring. It was a lot. So I was very proud of myself for keeping them on for 2 whole entire weeks. So I did the same thing on my pointer nail. I tried to use colors that correlated with the color that the nail is cool and the color that the nail is hot. So after I finished putting the rhinestones on, I just used, I believe this is my Model 1's top coat. Honestly, it's just a glossy gel top coat. I think it is my Model 1's one. So just use whichever one you like the most. And and with the Lisette's Bling It gel, I cured that for 30 seconds. I think it has a 30-second cure time. And then for the Model 1's gel polish, I cured that for 60 seconds. And honestly, neither one of them had tacky layers. So yeah, so now I'm putting on cuticle oil, because these nails, unlike last week, are crusty, dusty, and busted and need all the help they can get. So this is what the nails look like after the cuticle oil. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join the family. You can follow me on my other social medias. And yeah, until next time, bye.